And welcome everyone to Blaugrana Planet. Welcome back to a new video, and today we are gonna be unveiling Laporta's plan in order to sign Erling Haaland this next summer, guys. And this plan, guys, has many conditions and many details that we have to talk about. In fact, I have a very special video today because, believe me, Haaland is possible, guys. Haaland is possible, although a lot of these conditions need to be met. And in order to do so, like, the planets literally need to align. But it's not an eclipse that can happen once every 500 years. It's actually something that we can get there. We can actually provoke it. Therefore, guys, let me explain what the plan is, what Laporta's plan to get Erling Haaland to Football Club Barcelona. Basically, a player that we all want, right? Every culé wants Erling Haaland to join Football Club Barcelona. I think it makes sense. We don't have a number 9 and we need a goal scorer. We need a player that can mark a decade in Football Club Barcelona. That is Erling Haaland. Somebody that can score the goals, that can lead a project. Of course, we have Ansu Fati. I believe in Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is the man. But imagine Ansu Fati, Erling Haaland, and then somebody else. It's ideal. We need Erling Haaland. Joan Laporta knows this, and he knows it very well. He knows it, indeed, he knows it very well. He wants to get signings in the club that mark an era. Basically, an era that would be the mandate of Joan Laporta, which is going to be 5 to 6 years here if he doesn't get re-elected, which then it could be up to 10 years, right? Erling Haaland is a player that can last you those 10 years in Football Club Barcelona. Therefore, he's the man, he's the chosen one. But we all know the conditions, economical conditions of the club, a disaster. We're almost bankrupt. We're almost bankrupt. By the way, guys, let me know what do you think. Do you think that Barcelona can really sign Erling Haaland? Let me know in the comments. I'm reading your comments. And let me know who the other options could be if you couldn't get Haaland, okay? So, in fact, as I was saying, the economical condition of the club, a complete disaster. A complete disaster. Although we're fixing it, and I think we did, we fixed it in terms of financials, letting go Griezmann, letting go Messi. Obviously, they were the players that were getting the most money, right? And we got signings for free, right? El Kun Agüero, unfortunately, well, he had to retire. I'm sorry for him. And it sucks for us because he was a potential player that could really give us results. I'm sorry for him. Memphis Depay, he came in for free. Basically, without even getting a signing bonus, which in comparison, for example, to Alaba of Real Madrid, he did get a 20 million signing bonus. Memphis Depay didn't. So we're trying to heal up the actual financial situation of the club, because what's coming and the amount of money that we have to pay for Haaland is staggering, guys. The amount would be the first year up to 150 million euros, guys. 150 million euros. And you must say, well, where are these 150 million euros come from? Well, let me explain to you. First of all, there is the famous release clause, this buyout clause. This buyout clause is around 70 to 75 million euros and is a buyout clause that activates in June 2022. That's when it activates. Obviously, I think starting from January, you can start negotiating with a player and you can start doing things, right? This clause activates then. It's 75 million euros. How do you get to 150 million euros, which is basically double of that? First of all, you have the commissions. Mr. Raiola, who is the agent, by the way, I have a picture of him right here. Mr. Raiola is gonna be cashing in up to 50 million euros. And I say up to, okay? Obviously, all these numbers are going to be negotiated and everything goes up and down, okay? Raiola wants a lot of money, and it's not only for him. Let's be clear. His dad, Haaland's dad, not Raiola's dad, Haaland's dad is also gonna get a cut of this money, right? So they're gonna be dividing this commission between Raiola and Haaland's father. It could be up to 50 million euros, okay, this commission. Let's be pessimistic. Let's get ourselves in the worst position, right? So you get 75 million euros, around that number, for the buyout clause. Then add the commissions, right? Up to 50 million euros. Then, so we're 120 million already, in Haaland. Yeah? And then add the first year salary of Haaland. Raiola, as Javier Tebas said, the president of La Liga said, Raiola isn't selling sweets, right? And what I mean by that is that he's selling very expensive, not cheap, very expensive. And on the other side, he demands a crazy salary. He demands around 30 to 40 million euros per season for Haaland, per season for Haaland. This is somewhere near what Messi was cashing in. Okay, therefore, we'll have to get our hands in this deal and start negotiating, because we cannot give those numbers to Raiola, neither to Haaland, neither to Haaland's dad, neither to Borussia Dortmund. We're gonna have to, because it's the release clause, and I think it's considerable money that we paid 70 to 75 million euros for a player this determinant. Although it comes with a risk, right? Buying players for this amount of money, it comes with a risk, right? What if Haaland break his knee or something? You know, that's also a risk. Therefore, we need to take that into consideration. Let's not go crazy, okay? Look what happened with Coutinho's, look what happened with Dembélé. Not saying that Haaland is gonna go the same way, but you know, the possibility, it's certainly there, right? Therefore, let's not lose our minds, guys. Let's not lose our minds. So, what is the plan? What is the plan? By the way, before actually starting with the plan, let me say that Barça isn't the only team interested, you know. As Raiola said, Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain. Actually, I think Paris Saint-Germain could be a possible destination, a very possible destination, because if Mbappé is going to be leaving to Real Madrid, they're going to be needing a number 9, and they're going to want to have a strong project, and they have the money. They can pay the money. But certainly maybe their project is not as attractive, right? It's an upcoming team in a certain way, built with money, buying stars here and there, making a puzzle with stars. Maybe it's not the best combination. I don't think Raiola wants to take Haaland to PSG. Therefore, Barcelona is a good candidate because, first of all, we have a great team, we have an ambition, we have a big stadium, we have a big reputation. We don't have a number 9. And we could certainly have a very nice rivalry, like the Messi-Cristiano rivalry, if Haaland comes to Barcelona and Mbappé apparently is going to go to Madrid. Therefore, Haaland-Mbappé rivalry, Barça-Madrid, would be very nice, isn't it? This is also an argument that Laporta is giving to Haaland and to Raiola, of course, that you know, you can create a lot of controversy and you can create a lot of audience with this rivalry. So what is the plan, right? Obviously, Mr. Joan Laporta has a plan, and this plan is actually divided in a few phases, right? The first phase of this plan, obviously, is getting the money. We need the money. Who's gonna give you the money? Second of all, the salary, the margin salary, you know, is basically that right now the salary cap is very high. Therefore, it's very low. Therefore, and the salaries are very high. Therefore, we need to reduce the salaries in order to leave margin for a player like Haaland that's going to be earning a crazy amount of money. And believe me, if Haaland is going to be earning 30 million euros, we need to at least liberate 60 million euros of this salaries, okay? At least 60 million euros. Not gonna be easy. Certainly not gonna be easy, okay? Because I'm gonna show you the numbers now, and it's certainly not gonna be easy to do that, okay? Joan Laporta, although, has another plan. If you get an injection of money, then the salary limit increases, you know? The salary cap isn't this low, it will be increased. Therefore, you have a margin. Because right now, releasing 60 million euros of wages, you have to get rid of Coutinho, you have to get rid of Umtiti, you have to get rid of Neto, you have to get rid of Sergi Robertos. You know, all these players add up. We want them to leave, 100%. I want Coutinho to leave, I want Umtiti to leave. Sergi Roberto doesn't have space in Barcelona, he has to go. Neto earns 5 million per year, he has to go. And it would give us this margin that we need. But obviously 30 million euros, you need 60 million euros. Adding all these players' salaries, you don't get the margin enough. But if you get an injection of money to the club, then this margin is going to rise. Therefore, this limit is going to rise. And this is what we're battling for. The famous CVC agreement. So this would be the first step, right? Getting the money. If you get the money, right, then the salary limit, you can increase it. There's this margin. And when you increase it, obviously, you need to let go some players. So this would be the second step, letting go players, okay? Not easy, because these players have contracts, valid contracts, and I think that in this channel, if you check videos that we made in the past, we discussed them. It's not easy to kick a player out if they have a valid contract. Therefore, this isn't FIFA Manager where you click a button and then it's done. You know, there's an agreement. You know, if the player doesn't want to leave, then there's not much you can do. You can wait. Yeah, you can wait and start losing money and keep on losing money, because, you know, if you let go the player for free, then you're not cashing in any transfer deal. So basically, guys, at the end of the day, there is another part of this possibilities, right? So you have getting the money first, letting players go, and the third thing would be getting money from somewhere else, right? So you can get money from somewhere else. If you don't have the CVC agreement and you cannot let players go, I mean, maybe you can let one player or two players at max, but maybe not Coutinho's and Umtiti's, maybe Neto and Sergi Roberto, for example, right? Because if we actually look at the numbers, this is an image that was shared today. Let me show it to you. At the end of the day, you can see the actual money that they are getting. This should be after tax, I believe, or before tax. Anyways, if you let go Coutinho and Dembele, for example, see, there you have 40 million euros that you are saving, pretty much. Therefore, Haaland could fit in there. The problem is that who wants Dembele, injury prone, and who wants Coutinho is a dead man walking, right? That's the problem. The issue here, guys, is the fact that we can try to kick out some players, but it won't be easy. Although, as I said, Mr. Joan Laporta, he has a plan. And that plan also comes from the Camp Nou naming rights, the sponsors of the shirts, etc. Okay, there's also the Barça studios. You can sell a part of the Barça studios, which, by the way, I'm against selling a part of the Barça studios, because it's a growing business and actually can cash you in 30 million euro per season. Okay, you can sell a part of the Barça studios and get a good amount of money for that, but I think that if we keep it, it's going to be a good investment. In the long term, it's going to give us a lot of money. Therefore, keeping Barça studios, I would say. But the naming rights of the stadium, right, we will all call it Camp Nou still, you know, but for the sponsor it would be, I don't know, Rakuten, Camp Nou, whatever, man, we don't care, we get the money, I don't care. The shirt, just get Binance, whatever. Yeah, they're talking about this cryptocurrency stuff, get it on, man, these people are paying good. And at the end, there's also a last possibility. If we don't do the CVC agreement and we don't get rid of some enough players, we need big investment. how is this big investment gonna be done? A loan. You can get a loan. You can get a loan and get a money injection in some sort of way. We already got the money injection, that's the problem, for Morgan Stanley for 500 million euros around 6 months ago, and this 500 million euros are going to be given to us in installments, and we already got around 90 million euros. We already are in debt, basically, so this possibility wouldn't be a good one. And the last resort would be getting a chunk of the money that we would get from the Spy Barça. You know, this would be an idea, right? So you can get a part of the money, and this is Laporta looking up, you know, because it's a very creative sort of last resort, getting a chunk of the money that you would get for making the stadium in order to invest it in Haaland. That would be crazy, but you know, it's there. The possibilities are there. So, guys, making a resume, I wanna give a conclusion here. What are the possibilities that Barcelona can sign Haaland? The possibilities, I would say, that we're around, I'd give it around 20%. 20%, and I'm gonna be realistic, guys. I'll give it a bit, you know what? 25%. I'll negotiate 5%. 25% chances that Barcelona can get Haaland. Although the arguments, and I say these chances, I mean the financials, you know, in terms of financials, because certainly the arguments of coming to Barcelona, they are very nice. We don't have a number 9. You would be the leader of the project. Basically, you would even get a new stadium. You get the rivalry between Haaland and Mbappe. Dude, this is mad. Like, Haaland should come to Barcelona. If he goes to PSG, he's going to be dead there. If he goes to Man City, there's 100 other players over there. They also made the big investment in Grealish. If you go, I don't know where, to Bayern Munich, they're going to be... He doesn't want to be in Bayern Munich. He's in Dortmund right now, stay in Dortmund. You know what I mean? What does he want? What does he want? I think he wants to come to Barcelona. His father came with Raiola in the summer. The possibilities are there, guys. Now, I'm saying 25% because of the financials, okay? Financials. And at the end of the day, I really believe that Laporta is going to do everything possible. So maybe this 25% increases over time. Who knows? Who knows? It's my opinion, guys. And certainly, I've thought about it, I've researched, and I looked all the possibilities. Also, Laporta and Raiola are good friends. Anyways, I think I'm making a good statement here, and I don't want to make this video longer. And actually, I want to say one last thing. If Ferran Torres comes to Barcelona, the chances of Mr. Erling Haaland arriving diminish certainly. It would be one or the other. Because if you renew, for example, Dembele, forget about Haaland. Because it's going to be very difficult. And Coutinho still there is a problem, okay? Therefore, I think I have the feeling that Ferran Torres would come only if Dembele leaves. Because if Dembele leaves, who earns around 17 million euro, I think that is before tax, 17 million euro per season before tax, then Mr. Ferran Torres would only earn around 5 to 10 million maximum. Therefore, you're saving some money there. Good move, because Ferran Torres can give you a good performance. Maybe not as Dembele in its peak, but when is Dembele in its peak? Basically never. Therefore, being Ferran Torres, he can give you good rhythm. But Coutinho's, for example, they need to go. Anyways, guys, I don't want to make it longer. By the way, I was hoping you guys left me your comments and your opinions, because I will be reading all of them. By the way, I see 135 people watching right now, only 35 likes. Guys, smash the like button for Laporta to sign Haaland. Make sure you do that. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. It's important you do that. I work hard in order to bring you those videos. You know, it's not easy, and I'm here for you guys. This is the Blaugrana Planet family. This is your channel, guys. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and of course that notifications bell. And now, and as I always say, visca el Barça, visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video. Vamos Barça!